Yo, what's good with y'all? In today's video, I got the how to make a basic sword combat system. This is the updated version of the original video I made back in June, end of June, early July. So this is the updated version. If you watch the how to make a basic combat system updated, you'll see that it's literally the exact same code. So it literally is the exact same code with a little difference, like three line, no more like 5 lines or different and including the inputs. But the point is, it's a few changes, little differences and stuff. This is a better version of obviously what I made, like almost 8 months ago and whatnot. But let's go ahead and get straight into the video. Okay, so first things first, of course, you're going to need a sword. So you can simply open up the toolbox if you don't already have a sword. You can open and then you can get a sword, right? You could literally just type sword, right? So type sword. Okay, right? It doesn't matter what sword you get, right? You want to put it inside of the starter pack. You can, we can delete all these scripts. We don't need them. We can also delete the thumbnail camera. Don't need it. You're going to want to insert a local script into the classic, or sorry, not classic sword, into the sword, whatever the sword is called, right? You're going to want to rename the script to combat script in parentheses, put local, right? You're going to want to delete print hello worlds. And then before we get into that, let's go ahead and knock out some other prerequisites. First things first, of course, you're going to need some sound effects because, it's a sword. You can simply go to the toolbox, go to audio, type sword slash whatever, and then you can get your sound effects and stuff. Once you get your sound effects, put them inside a sound service, name one sword hit, name the other sword slash. Slash is just for when you just swing the sword, or I guess sword swing would probably be a better name for this, but yeah. Then hit is up when you obviously make contact with either a player or an NPC, right? And then we're gonna need to insert a remote event into replicated storage, so you can insert a remote event. If you don't see it, type it and then rename to the remote event to combat events. Let's go ahead and create a NPC so we can test to make sure that it works when we're done. So go to the top, click avatar, rig builder, block avatar, boom, right? So you're just gonna throw that right there, and then go ahead and get to the scripting. So let's open up the local script. First things first, we're gonna create a variable for the tool. So we're gonna say local tool is equal to script.parent, as the local script should be parented directly to the tool or the sword, right? Then we're going to create a variable for the combat remote event. We're going to say local combat event is equal to game the replicated storage wait for child combat event. Then I'm going to create a variable for the local player. So I'm going to say local player is equal to game.players.local player. And lastly, I'm going to create a variable for the attack number, local attack number, because keep in mind, we're going to set that to 1. Keep in mind, it's essentially an M1 system, right? So it's going to go, attack 1, then attack 2, and then go back and forth. So left slash, right slash, that's how it's going to go, right? So then we're going to set up a function. We're going to say tool.activated, which this function is triggered every time a player left clicks while the tool is equipped. Then we're going to say connect function, close parentheses, enter. We're going to first say if player.character.combat status, which we're going to set that up on the server script. That value is equal to just quotation marks, which means the player isn't doing anything. Then enter, you're going to say if attack number is equal to 1, then we're going to do left slash, so set attack number equal to 2. Then we're going to say combat event fire server. In quotation marks, you're going to put M1, so we know that's the name of the event. Then comma, in quotation marks, put left slash, so we know what animation you use. Then we're going to do the same thing, just type else. Copy and paste this, control C, control V, boom, change this to 2, swap these numbers to 1, rename this to, or, rename it to right slash right. Then we can move to the server side. Okay, so we can go ahead and move to the server script service, insert a server script. So boom, regular server script. You're gonna, of course, need 2 animations and stuff. You get animations from the toolbox. You have to use your own ID, you can't use mine. Once you get your animations, you go ahead and throw them into the script. You would click the plus icon, type animation, and then you would throw your animation ID in here. It'll autofill everything. All you need is the ID, and then you would rename it to left slash, right slash. The names have to match. Like this name has to match this name has to match that name, right? That's simple. So once you're done, put the animations inside of the script. You're going to want to rename the script to combat script, and in parentheses put server, right? We're going to want to delete print hello, or we can head back over to the local script and copy and paste the combat events, control C. Then come over here and control V on the second line, because first things first, we need to get the sound service. We get our services first. So let's say local ss is equal to game get service sound service, right? Then let's get into let's set up the first function, which is the hitboxing combat status function. So we're going to say game.players.player added connect function, right? In parentheses, you're going to put plr short for player, comma, PLR. I'm overthinking this other function anyway. Enter, you're going to say player.character added, connect function, right? And in parentheses, you're going to put character, enter. First thing first is create the combat status value. We're going to say local combat status is equal to instance.new. In quotation marks, you're going to put a string value. Then you're going to parent this to the player's character. You're going to say combat event combat status dot name is of course equal to combat status. Then you're going to say combat status dot value, but it follows equal to just regular quotation marks. Put a space. We're then going to create the hitbox. We're going to say local hitbox is equal to instance dot new. In quotation marks, put part. Parent this to the character's humanoid root part. You're then going to create a weld constraint so you can weld it. You're going to say local weld constraint is equal to instance dot new. In quotation marks, put weld constraint. Parent this to the hitbox. You're going to say weld constraint dot part 0 is equal to hitbox, and weld constraint dot part 1 is equal to character dot humanoid root part. Right. Then we're going to say hitbox dot name is equal to quotation marks hitbox. Then hitbox dot anchored is equal to false. Hitbox dot maskless is equal to true. Then you're going to say hitbox dot can collide is equal to false. Hitbox dot transparency is equal to 1. Hitbox dot size is equal to vector 3 dot new. In quotation marks, in parentheses, put v comma 6 comma 5.5. Then we're going to say hitbox dot color is equal to color 3 dot new 1 comma 0 comma 0. Right, then then we're going to set the C frame. We're going to say hitbox pivot to character dot humanoid root part. That's C frame. Right. Then we're going to move on to the second function. Right. We're going to say combat event dot on server events connect function. Right. In parentheses, put PLR short for player comma event type. Then enter. Right. Oh, sorry, I forgot arg1s. So arg1 short for argument number 1. Create a variable for the player's character. We're going to say local character is equal to player dot character. We're going to say if event type is equal to quotation marks m1, and we're going to say character dot combat status value is equal to regular quotation marks, right? Just quotation marks. Enter. Then you're going to say character. You can really copy and paste this to yourself sometimes, so you could just Control C, Control V, delete one equal sign. In the quotation marks, you're going to put attacking, right? Then we're going to set the animation track. We're going to say local AT short for animation track is equal to character that humanoid load animation. In parentheses, then do script. Then you're going to do script regular bracket arg1, right? Then you're going to say AT play. Boom. Then we're going to play the / sound, so / play. Then we're going to set the raycasting. So we're going to say local start position is equal to we're going to say character dot humanoid, or let me create a variable for the hitbox. Actually, I think that'll just be is it really needed? No, it's not really needed for never mind. So we're going to say character dot humanoid root part dot hitbox dot position, right? Then we're going to say local direction is equal to, you can really copy and paste this, Control C, Control V, and just change this to C frame dot look vector, right? Then we are going to create the raycast params, so we can, let me scroll down and say local raycast params is equal to raycast params dot new, right? Then I'm going to say raycast params dot filter type is equal to enum dot raycast filter type dot exclude raycast params dot filter descendants instances. You're going to say character get to descendants, right? Then I'm going to cast array. I'm going to say local array is equal to workspace raycast start position comma direction comma raycast params. Boom, right? We've cast array. Then I'm going to say if array, if I can spell correctly, if array and array dot instance and array dot instance dot parent find first child parentheses quotation marks humanoid, so we know either it's an NPC or a player. Then I'm going to create a variable for the enemy character. I'm going to say local enemy character is equal to array instance dot parent, right? Then I'm going to say ss dot sword hit, play the sword hit sound. Then we're going to say enemy character dot humanoid dot health minus equal however much damage you're trying to do. I'm going to just put 5. Then after one end, I'm going to say AT, so when the animation track ends, so AT dot ended next function close parentheses into, you're going to say character dot combat status. That value is equal to regular rotation marks, and boom, just like that, we can go ahead and test and make sure everything works. As always, if you guys want access to any one of my scripts or models, you guys can become either a channel member or a Discord subscriber. Link to either one of those options can be found in the description. And let's go ahead and test and make sure everything works. So if I pull out the sword, you guys, we are hearing the sound effects. I don't think I'm close enough. No. Oh, sorry. I always forget this. I literally forget. If you watch the other video, you literally say I forgot this. Okay, sorry. We need to do direction times 5. So yeah, we need a multiplier. I forgot. So it actually like goes in front of us. I literally forgot that in the other video. It's crazy. Anyway, so boom, there we go. Now it's working. You can attack from different angles. You guys hear the sounds and stuff. You can, if you want to increase the range. So like if you want to be able, for some magical reason, if you want to be able to hit players from this far, then you could just increase this to like 10. If you want it to be like, you literally have to be within kissing distance, which is kind of weird to hit them, then you could like change this to like 2. But it's up to you guys. Just mess around with the number until you get your desired result. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely leave a like and subscribe. I have a video on how to make a blocking system if you guys want to go check that out and stuff. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe. If you need help, join my Discord server. Link you can find in the description. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.